Pydantic AI's agent mechanism binds an LLM to a collection of callable tools, and when those tools live on a remote MCP server, the framework handles the connection as a first-class toolset abstraction. The code below instantiates that binding, deferring the full toolset load, so the model discovers tools on demand rather than carrying every definition in the initial prompt. The pattern begins by constructing an MCPServerHTTP instance pointing at a local endpoint, then passes the server's deferred toolset into the agent constructor alongside the model identifier. So the agent registers the MCP capabilities without eagerly materializing every tool definition up front.
From Pydantic AI import agent. From Pydantic AI, MCP import MCPServerHTTP. MCP equals MCPServerHTTP //localhost 8000/MCP. Agent equals agent Anthropic, Claude Sonnet 4.6. Toolsets equals MCP, defer loading.
This code sets up an MCP server as a deferred toolset. MCPServerHTTP connects to a local MCP endpoint at localhost 8000/MCP, and the agent registers it via toolsets equals MCP, defer loading, which hides all MCP tools from the model's initial context. The agent uses Anthropic's Claude Sonnet 4.6 as the model. Deferred loading is useful when the MCP server exposes many tools, since it keeps the prompt token count low and lets the model discover tools on demand via the auto-injected tool search capability. The trade-off is an extra discovery round trip when the model needs a specific tool. But for larger MCP servers, this is usually worth it to avoid bloating the context with dozens of tool definitions up front. Let's break it down line by line.
From Pydantic AI import agent.
Imports the agent class from Pydantic AI, making it available for constructing AI agents in this module.
From Pydantic AI, MCP import MCPServerHTTP.
Imports MCPServerHTTP, a Pydantic AI class for connecting to an MCP server via HTTP.
MCP equals MCPServerHTTP //localhost 8000/MCP.
Instantiates an MCP server HTTP client bound to the local MCP server, running at port 8000.
Agent equals agent Anthropic, Claude Sonnet 4.6. Toolsets equals MCP, defer loading.
Creates an agent instance using the Anthropic Claude Sonnet 4.6 model, with a deferred MCP toolset passed via the toolsets parameter, and assigns it to the variable agent. The deferred loading pattern ties the whole setup together. MCPServerHTTP reaches out to a local MCP endpoint, but instead of flooding the agent with every tool definition up front, MCP. Defer loading keeps them hidden until the model needs them. That design choice trades a small discovery round trip for a leaner prompt, which matters when the MCP server exposes many tools. The agent constructor wires the model, Claude Sonnet 4.6, directly to this deferred toolset, so the LLM discovers capabilities on demand through the auto-injected tool search without ever carrying the full catalog in context.
Agent defers loading. MCP tools on localhost wake before the question is asked.